guessing if you're watching this video, you are probably curious about what your life would look like if you started your own creative business. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why starting a kids crafting club is something you should consider. Hey there, I am Christelle. I am the co-founder of the Creative Crafting Club, the place to be if you want to start, grow and profit from a kids crafting club. Today we are going to talk about the 5 top reasons to start your own kids crafting club. Before I do, let me show you what I do in my kids crafting club. That looks like a lot of fun, right? So the question is, why Kids Crafting Club and why now? Before I started my club, I ran my own architectural firm for many years. I was completely overworked, stretched, and something had to change, even though my firm was thriving at the time. I can't begin to explain the positive impact that starting my own Kids Crafting Club has had on my and my family's life. When we started teaching other ladies how to start and grow their clubs, I could see how it changed their lives too. I think of Simine. She is a mom of 3 boys. She used to be a stay-at-home mom and now she runs her own crafting club. Like us, she recently had to move her classes online due to the lockdown, which has enabled her to continue serving her students via live videos. She shared with me recently that she doesn't consider it work. She sets up her class time so that her boys can take part in it. It's fun and she finds preparing and creating the crafts before the classes very relaxing. After the classes, she encourages the parents of her students to share photos of their kids' crafts, and it gives her great pride and enjoyment to see what they come up with. How amazing are all these photos? So there's a reason why I'm so passionate about helping others start and grow and profit from their kids crafting clubs. It's because I can see the transformation and the positive impact it has on my life and on women in our community's lives. Today I want to share with you the 5 reasons why you should start considering running your own kids crafting club. Number 1, it requires very little startup cost. Unlike starting most new businesses, you don't need a lot of money to get going. You likely already have most of the basic supplies that you need at home. Number 2, you get to work from home or anywhere you like, and your schedule is completely flexible. You can run your entire kids crafting club from home, have classes around your dining room table, or perhaps you have a spare room that you could convert into a crafting studio, or you could do online classes from home. There are so many options. I don't know about you, but I really didn't want to put my son in daycare, and running my own club made it possible for me to not have to do so. I have a toddler now, so I get to hang out with him in the mornings. We go to the park, the library, on play dates, to mommy and toddler classes, and I host my classes at our studio, which is at a church, and at schools in the afternoons. Of course, we have moved online, but as soon as things have settled, I will go back to this routine. And that is what works for me. And the great part about being your own boss and running your own kids crafting club is that you can determine your own schedule and figure out what works for you and your family. Number 3, if you run your kids crafting club, you get to be creative and have fun every day. I can tell you one thing, that running a kids crafting club and working with kids is never boring. For me, one of the most fulfilling things is to get to know the little wonderful personalities of the kids. They get so excited to tell you all their latest news and all their wonderful ideas that they have for their craft that day. I always think that my club's kids are way more creative than I can ever be. Their crafts are truly amazing, and I love taking photos of their crafts and sharing it with parents after class. There's a certain unobstructed freedom that children have, and they express themselves without fear and the limitations that we as adults have. I always tend to want to paint inside the lines, and kids will challenge you and teach you how to be free, and they just come up with the most incredible ideas. Paint outside those lines and be creative and just have some fun with them. Number 4, cash money. Yes, you are making money. Everyone has their own idea of what success looks like. For me, freedom and flexibility is a big part of my personal success, but there's also money to be made by teaching arts and crafts to kids. I sure ain't doing this just for fun. This is not a hobby for me. It is a legit business, and it can be for you too. Number 5, the sky's the limit for us creatives. You can host classes online or in person. We have been so inspired by our members who have been able to successfully pivot from teaching in person to continue serving their students online. Did you know that there are 1.7 billion, yes, I said billion people on Facebook daily? There is a massive opportunity to teach online, and that is one of the big misconceptions that many people have. And sadly, they don't ever take this step because of this misconception. They think, I can't do this because there's already an arts and crafts lady in my town. Trust me, there is plenty of business for us all. You just need a small amount of kids to join your classes. Exciting, huh? Let me do a quick recap of the 5 reasons to start your own kids crafting club. Number 1, very little startup cost. Number 2, you get to work from home and your schedule is completely flexible. Number 3, you get to be creative every day. Number 4, you get to make money. Number 5, the sky is the limit for creatives like us. Okay, so there you have it. And that's it from me. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Let me know which one of the 5 reasons excites you the most and why. Thanks for listening. Cheers.